I saved Lauren's life.
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 Hi, I'm Lauren. Years ago, during my first and only pregnancy, I developed a severe case of preeclampsia that required an emergency C-section to save the life of my baby. Shortly after Claire was delivered, however, my own body simply shut down. Liver failure, kidney failure, a grand mal seizure, and uncontrollable bleeding that would require a lot of blood. All of it donated by people who, for whatever reason, had decided to give an hour of their time to help a complete stranger.
I'm a blood donor because I want to save people's lives. I try to donate at least 3 times a year.
I read the paper every day, and I read some in one article that said that, the whole country was short in blood, so that made me decide to go ahead and help my fellow Americans. It's unbelievable the feeling that you get once you donate one time. You just want to keep doing it.
I'm a blood donor for a lot of reasons. One is my mother had experimental surgery when I was about 8, and she needed a lot of units of blood, and if it weren't for people who donated blood to her, I wouldn't have had a mother watching me grow up.
It's something you feel good about contributing, and I feel like I have plenty of it, and it's easily replenishable.
I was about 21 when the Korean War started, and I had a deferment. Not that I was dying to go, but I was unable to go, and I thought, I can help one little way by donating blood. I have given continually for 59 years.
Several years ago, I had the opportunity to actually meet some of the people who had donated blood to me during my medical crisis. That day remains one of the fondest memories of my life.
Since the first day that I donated blood, I asked myself the question, how come we don't get to meet the recipients? I always thought it could have been a cool thing to do, and one day I received a call that my blood have saved someone's life.
So I got a phone call, and out of the blue, and it was from the blood center, and they said that one of the blood recipients had received my blood and would like to meet me. And I was floored that this was going to happen.
One thing that really struck me when I met my donors was the range of diversity among their backgrounds, their ethnicities, their ages. My youngest donor was 17 when she gave blood that saved my life. My oldest was in his 70s. I have blood from mailmen and scientists and carpenters. It was just remarkable to meet these people and know that we had this common bond among us. We were all so different, but it was blood that had now brought us together. The first donor in the audience that I focused on was Raul. And the reason I focused on him was because he was sitting there with a big smile on his face and a huge bouquet of flowers in his lap.
What got me the most was not only saving her life, but being a parent, knowing that this little kid, beautiful young lady, will have her mom, for many, many years to come.
When we were personally introduced, I learned that I had actually received 2 pints of blood from Raul, in addition to the flowers.
You cannot express those feelings, but I'm a crying baby, so I did cry once I met Laura and her family. They've been special to me ever since, It
was one of the most moving experiences of my life, to be honest. When you hear the Larsen story, I just don't understand how anybody could hear that story and not want to continue giving blood or not want to start giving blood. It made me feel incredibly good to be a tiny part of that story.
I know that not all blood recipients will get the opportunity to thank their donors in person. And not all donors will have the opportunity to meet one of the people that they themselves saved. I do wish that all donors could fully understand just how grateful those of us are who received blood. Not a day goes by that I don't think about how lucky I am that the blood was available for me, that people did take the time to give an hour to help a stranger in need.
Whose life will you save?
Whose life will you save?
Whose life will you save?
La vida de quien usted salvará.
Whose life will you save?